Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel and Happy New Year. Now I thought I'd usher in the new year. What that thought? Where was I? I thought I would usher in the new year by telling you a few things about myself. So here goes. This is Introduction to Vanoo. So the first thing you should know about me, which you probably might have guessed from the accent, is I'm British. I live about 3 hours away from London, but surrounded by fields. There is literally a field backing onto my back garden. That's pretty much how it is if you live in the UK, or at least if you live in England. You live about an hour away from a city. I live about an hour away from Oxford, and still you will live slap bang in the middle of fields. And the weather is horrible, cold, wet, indecisive. We had 3 feet of snow about 2 weeks ago, which has only just really started to thaw like the day before yesterday. So it's horrible weather. I love to drink tea because I'm British. I drink tea because I'm British, you know. So yeah. Enough about my Britishness. I love to cosplay. I love to cosplay. Cosplaying has introduced me to the best people in the world. When I first cosplayed, it changed my life. It sounds like almost like a sad thing to say, but no, really, I have made the most amazing friends through cosplay. Just people who I love dearly, like the Welshies. I love you, Welshies. I love you, DJ and Rosie and Chara and Charlie and Akira and everyone else who lives in Wales. All of you who I haven't met, and I don't know where the accent's coming from. Don't even ask. And of course, no Vanoo video would be complete without an obligatory mention of spiral fish cakes. I love you guys. I love you guys so much. You guys are my bitches. You guys are my family. I missed you so much this Christmas because, like I say, the snow, I couldn't get anywhere, and so I missed the Christmas meat, and so sackboy face there for you. I waned so much I sackboy faced. Yeah. So I love spiral fish cakes, my cosplay group. Check us out, we're awesome. Just cosplay has changed my life, yeah. Of course, I couldn't talk about cosplay without talking about video games. Final Fantasy, I love Final Fantasy, Kingdom Hearts. Final Fantasy X was my first video game, unless you count Tetris. My friend lent it to me, and it just, oh my god. Final Fantasies, they just kind of grab you and shake you and don't let you go until they're done with you, until you've cried your own body weight in tears. And if you're me anyway, and I cry a lot and I don't weigh much, so yeah, I cry my own body weight in tears often, apparently. But no, video games. Of course, video games, fan fiction, fan art. I do love to write. I used to write all the time when I was younger. Mostly I write fan fiction now just because the characters of Final Fantasy speak to me on a sort of muse level, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. So I write a lot. I write yaoi. I love to write yaoi. I love to read yaoi, but I'm very picky about yaoi. I'm very picky about my pairings. Cypher Squall. Cypher Squall will always be my OTP, one-true pairing, because I love Cypher. He's a complete and utter boss. He's an asshole, and I love him. And Zangiel, which Shino, you're entire. I'm looking at the camera now. I'm looking at you, Shino. You're No, that's where the camera is. I'm looking at you now, Shino. You're entirely to blame for this. Hang your head in shame. Yeah. Zangiel. I would cosplay Angeal if I wasn't 5'1", small and skinny armed. But Tish. No, I love to watch films. I love to watch films. Like anything fantasy, anything dragons, witches, princesses, mermaids, anything like that. Just give it to me now, and I will watch it. Disney films, Disney movies, Disney. Oh. I love videos. I'm repeating myself now. Ignore me. I love The CSIs is what I was trying to say. CSI Miami, CSI, Law and Order, The Mentalist. I do love The Mentalist. Also British crime dramas. Poirot, I guess, counts as British. I love Poirot with the moustache. He's so cute. He's a portly Belgian fellow. I love Diagnosis Murder and Murder, She Wrote. Really kind of old stuff. Those are funny. Those are amazing. I used to watch those like every day. Just, I don't know. Oh god, what's her name? Angela Lansbury as Jessica. Oh god, I love her. I love music. I'm not a complete music junkie, but I do love listening to music. I'm loving Sky Sweetnam at the moment. She's not that famous. She's a Canadian artist, and she started out doing Disney stuff. The thing she's most famous for is the Buzz on Maggie, I think it's called. She did a song from that, which was really awesome, and she's just got this amazing energy. She's so bubbly and happy and hyper and friendly. You feel like if you meet her in the street, you just immediately strike up a conversation, become friends. But so I love her, and I love Regina Spektor. She is an amazing artist. She has such a range, and she has such a voice. It just speaks to me. I could listen to Regina Spektor and nothing else for days upon end. I've been listening to Goo Goo Dolls a lot lately, which is weird, and Lisa Hannigan, who's a slightly obscure Irish artist. She's got this lovely, like, husky, whispery voice, very soft but very powerful. And then on the other end of the spectrum, from soft Irish voice, I love Mindless Self-Indulgence and Hole, Courtney Love's band, and Pucifer. I don't know if anyone out there's familiar with, well, obviously someone out there is, but I mean anyone watching this is familiar with Dozo by Pucifer. But lyrically, he sounds a lot like Vincent Valentine, which is weird, but kind of awesome at the same time. So, yeah, very eclectic music taste, you would say. It really depends on my mood. And then I'll just listen to whatever. I mean, I'll either like it or I won't. I love Lady Gaga, I do. I mean, there's been a lot of people calling her kind of poppy. I like that about her music. I'm not usually one for pop, but I do like her. She's just got this really interesting sound, and fashion-wise as well, she's just fascinating. I'm kind of partial to fashion, which is weird for me to say. I'm not that big into fashion, considering I'm a cosplayer, but I don't know. I just don't really, I don't really get it. I love making clothes, but I don't really love designing them. So yeah. A bit more about video games, because I've just started playing Assassin's Creed, which is the most fun thing ever. I am a gore whore. I do love my games and my films a bit gory. So Assassin's Creed is fun, just running around killing people, as you do, and getting feathers coated in their blood. Why, Altair? Why? I guess it's to prove that he's killed them or something, but it's just kind of, it's funny. It's like, I kill you and then I'm going to tickle you with a feather, because that's what my brain does. I love a film, Repo, a genetic opera. It is a work of art. It is beautiful. It is epic. So yeah, that's pretty much everything that's interesting about me, and quite a few things aren't. I love games, films, writing, reading, drawing, looking at porn. Well, looking at yaoi anyway. And Yuri, I do ship Fang Vanille, I will say. So anyway, yeah, I'm gonna bugger off now. Bye! I'm not like it.